Results now coming in tonight for the Washington State primary election in Coin 6, your local election headquarters at 10 o'clock. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. Tonight we are tracking all the big races in Washington. And one race drawing attention even from across the nation is the 3rd Congressional District of Southwest Washington. And that's with many vying for the seat held by longtime incumbent Jamie Herrera Beutler.
Remember, the top 2 vote getters in this primary will go on in November. It's an open primary in Washington. And right now, the Democrat Marie Perez with the lead, Jamie Herrera Beutler second. But Joe Kent only a few thousand votes behind Jamie Herrera Beutler. Remember, there are tons of mail-in ballots and ballots that were mailed in today that haven't been counted yet. So this is way too close. But just remember, the top 2 vote getters tonight will go on in November in the general election.
And also watching this closely, as it's only been a few hours since the polls closed, is Jamie Seymour. She got to speak with the candidates. She joins us live now from Southwest Washington with all the very latest. Jamie?
You know, one topic every candidate was focusing on tonight, if they get the chance to represent Congressional District 3 in Washington, D.C., is the economy and the impact inflation is having on everyone, especially small communities. Republican incumbent Jamie Herrera Beutler says she hopes to bridge the divide between parties and focus on issues that impact all.
I've never voted to raise taxes, and right now protecting against that is incredibly important. That's what's being talked about in D.C.
Herrera Beutler faced backlash in her party after voting to impeach former President Donald Trump, but says she believes her Southwest Washington roots and work with the people will still give her strong footing in the area. Trump-endorsed former Green Beret Joe Kent is also running on a Republican ballot, but says one of the biggest issues in the country's political system, saying both major parties have failed the American people, adding he also hopes to bring more manufacturing jobs to the country.
Served the country for over 20 years, did 11 combat deployments. I understand exactly how policies that are made in Washington, D.C. affect people's daily lives.
Democrat candidate Marie Perez is also bringing in the fight for District 3. A resident of rural Southwest Washington and the owner of an auto repair shop, she tells Coin 6 this is a fight for small business owners, rural voters, and hopes to impact change in a district that has leaned more right in recent years.
I was outspent 40-1, right? And so this is something that is not about how much money I have or how much power I have. This is about the truth. This is about small business owners. This is about young moms.
The other Republican challenger, Heidi St. John, did not have an election night party, but we have reached out for comment regarding tonight's results. With Washington's primary, a top 2 that allows voters to choose candidates from each office and not just picking one person to represent a party, the 2 candidates with the most votes will head to the general election in November. Now, ultimately, the final results are not in, and this is a tight race, so we might not know the official outcome for at least another day or 2 or even longer. But as we continue to get those results in, we will keep you informed. For now, reporting live in Southwest Washington, Jamie Seymour, Coin 6 News.
Yeah, and millions spent on this race, and you know now, being so tight, millions more going to be spent in the general election. Jamie, thanks for that information.